Deputy President reacts to bribery allegations and radiation machines out of action at Joburg Hospital. Good day to you. The Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe has written to the Public Protector asking her to probe bribery allegations made against him and his partner. Weekend newspaper reports suggested that Gugu Mtshali had been implicated in soliciting a 104 million rand bribe. This was reportedly to obtain government support for a local company trying to clinch a 2 billion rand sanction-busting deal with Iran. The Deputy President says Mtshali and he haven't committed any wrongdoing. His spokesperson, Thabo Masebe.
He sees the allegations in a very serious light, although he had indicated in the report in the Sunday Times that he had done nothing wrong. But now that the allegations are out there in the public, he feels very strongly that an investigation needs to happen so that we can get to the bottom of the allegations.
COSATU is accused expelled ANC Youth League President Julius Malema of attempting to steal the limelight when he addressed last week's protest march in Johannesburg. The Labour Federation's president, Saduma Dlamini, says they agreed with the Youth League leadership that Malema wouldn't attend. When the embattled youth leader arrived at the march, it was then agreed that Youth League Secretary General Sindiso Magaka and not Malema would address striking workers. Dlamini's accused youth leaders of violating the agreement in an attempt to portray Malema as enjoying the support of workers.
I've spoken to Julius recently. I told him, you know very well, Julius, that what you did was against what was agreed upon. You were not supposed to address the march there because we wanted to ensure that we respect the internal disciplinary processes of the African National Congress as they unfold. We're not taking sides. We're not supporting nobody. Do not use COSATU marches for those particular reasons.
Cancer patients are being turned away at the Charlotte Maxeke Academic Hospital in Johannesburg because a radiation machine cannot be repaired, reportedly due to a payment dispute. Hospital spokesperson Lungiso Mvumbu says according to their records, service provider Siemens hasn't been paid. He says alternative arrangements have been made for patients to be treated. DA Provincial Health spokesperson Jack Bloom says the machine broke down last Friday. Bloom says part of the problem is an intermediary company that has a complicated payment arrangement with Siemens, as the department's records show that they have been paid. Several striking workers and rangers at SANParks Mapangubwe and Kruger National Parks have returned to work. They were on strike over pay for more than 1 month. SANPark spokesperson Reynold Bakuli says it seems intimidation is keeping some rangers away from their jobs. He said the strike hasn't officially ended and park management is now negotiating with unions.
However, we are still very much on the table. As I speak to you, our human resources team is meeting up with the two recognized unions, Hospesa and SACAU, around the table to speak about the issues that the strikers have put on the table, and they're trying to find ways of ending this strike.
The case against 8 suspects, including former police officer Joseph Nyalunga, suspected to be part of a Rhino poaching syndicate, has been postponed by the White River Magistrates Court in Mpumalanga. Nyalunga and his co-accused appeared briefly today on charges of being in possession of rhino horns. They were arrested 2 weeks ago. Police have found more than 5 million rand, allegedly, at one of Nyalunga's 3 houses. The case has been postponed until the 30th of this month. A looming global water crisis in supplies is being debated in France as a new UN report warns that demand is so heavy that a radical rethink is needed if the world is to cope. Scientists, ministers and business leaders of 140 countries will discuss the challenge at the World Water Forum. The top story, the Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe has written to the Public Protector asking her to probe bribery allegations made against him and his partner.